Welcome back, everybody. Here's another guitar tone patch. It is a lead guitar tone. Whatever it reminds you of, by all means, go ahead, dial it in, lock it in, and then name it however you want to. These tones are free. I believe this is tone number 5. So I want you to be able to be creative. If you like the tone the way it is, and it reminds you of anybody, sorry for that noise. If it reminds you of anyone or any sound or song, whatever, then go ahead and name it how you like. All right, let's go ahead and begin. I'm using the Boss eBand JS-10, so if you want to follow along, all these parameters are already locked in. It's already set, so you just have to follow the screen. Again, look at my knob positioning as you would a clock. See my gain on the screen? It says 120. Obviously, if you don't have 120, that'll be full blast, or at number 10, or at 5 o'clock, if you look at a clock. See the effect level? That's at 11 o'clock. If you don't have 46, that's at 11 o'clock. So that's how you would do it. All right, let's go ahead and begin. This is a lead guitar tone. You can use it for rhythm also, but primarily a lead guitar tone. And again, whatever it reminds you of, at the end, go ahead and name it, lock it in, or tweak it, add more of this, take some of this off, and make it your own. Let's begin. And lastly, just because I start playing riffs that you recognize, doesn't mean that this tone patch is for that artist or that band. I'm just playing things off the top of my head, noodling around. But if it reminds you of it, then by all means, you can call it that. So this is a natural clean amp. My gain's all the way up, and there's my effect level at 46. Oh, Tony, this is another Jordan. I didn't say it was a Jordan Lynch tone. I'm just happy to be playing Jordan Lynch licks or riffs. But I can do this. Now, is this a Van Halen tone patch? It's up to you. Whatever you want to call it, call it. All right, that's next in the parameter. All right, there's my bass, middle, treble, and presence. Just go ahead and lock it in. Again, once you lock this tone in, when the video is done, lock in the tone. And then go back and add this, take some of this off. And everything's going to sound different based on your rig. I'm playing through my Kramer, and I have a humbucker. So it may not sound the same if you're playing with a Telecaster with a single coil, or a Stratocaster with a single coil. Just keep that in mind. I'll let you know when I'm playing with single coils or Telecaster tones or whatever for that particular patch, if it comes to that. But right now I'm just pretty much playing with a humbucker pickup, and this is what you hear. All right, what's next? Again, if you don't have this, don't worry about it. It will not affect your tone. It's just a default for me. Bright is off. T-comp is at 0. So just go ahead and ignore it. Now, see the bottom right? Oops. Let me lower the volume on my guitar. All right, so I can move around. There's my limiter and compressor effects. If I clicked it up, I would have my limiter. It's clicked down, it's my compressor, but I have it off. So I'm not using any limiter or compressor. So the next screen, just go ahead and ignore it. All right, now for this tone, I'm using, those are my overdrive distortions that come with the Boss eBand JS-10. Rat Pedal, MXR distortions, Ibanez Tube Screamer, Boss Overdrive 1, Blues Overdrive, and so on and so on. So this unit comes fully loaded. For this particular tone, distortion tone, high lead tone, I'm using an Overdrive OD1. So I'm using a Boss OD1 pedal. Again, I'm just playing riffs, but it doesn't mean it's a Jordan Lynch riff or a Dokken tone. I'm just giving an idea how you can sound with this tone. So when I start playing stuff, oh, this is a Dokken tone. If you want to call it that, you can. I'm just not telling you what it is. All right. So those are my settings for this Overdrive OD1 pedal. Tony, what did you just play? I was just noodling around. All right, next. There's my noise gate. I always keep my noise gate pretty much around 46 to 52. So whatever you want to put it at, go ahead and do it. What's next? For this tone, I'm using no EQ. So I'm going to blow by these next few screens because the bottom right says off. So ignore these settings, all right? We're going to go through these screens because it's off. No EQ. All right, for this tone, I am using a chorus pedal. Chorus, listen. Tony, I don't hear any chorus. You don't? Okay, well, check this out. See the bottom right? It says on, right? Listen. I always play a G chord when I hit chorus. Because now I'm going to hit that same chord. I just turn the chorus off. Listen. Let's put it back on. See? It fattens it up, makes it look fuller and nice. All right. So these are my settings. I'm using stereo chorus. There's my rate, my depth, and my effect level. Tony, what was that? I'm just giving you an idea of how good this tone sounds. So those are my settings. We have two more. We got delay. Those are my delays in milliseconds. Feedback, high cut, and effect level. Here's the delay, listen. All right, lastly, here's the last parameter. There's my reverb. Room, I chose room. You want to try hall, plate, whatever. It's up to you. My reverb time, high cut, and effect level. All right, that is a lead guitar tone, obviously, and a rhythm tone. So whatever it reminds you of, band, artist, song, call it, name it however you want to. You want to tweak it, add more of the chorus, less of the delay, reverb, play with it, make it your own. All right, I'm telling you, any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Hope you enjoy this series. Stay tuned for more guitar tones. And yes, I'm editing magazine reviews that I got from my collection. So I'm editing those. They've already been filmed. I'm just editing those. And then more concert reviews down the road. But right now, I owe you a bunch of guitar tones. And these are the tones you're going to get. All right, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I'll see you all real soon.